Hey everybody, I'm Gui. I'm a chef and a handyman, and here on this channel I'll show you some ways of simplifying your life. And today we're here with David at the Cardiff Tiny Farm, and we're gonna cook some very simple things with the CSA box that he delivers every week. Can you tell us a bit more about this week's box, David?
So yeah, it's a little bit of a summer-fall combination we have in this week's box. We have the last of our summer tomatoes featured in this week's box. We also have the last of our shishito peppers, kind of that summer flair that we have going on. Just flip those beds, so those are no more. But we also have some of the fall flavors. So we have root vegetables like turnips. We got Swiss chard, which is a nice leafy green that's really hardy for the fall time. And we have some really cool third-party farm items as well. That includes these microgreens. These are broccoli microgreens, brassicas, all sorts, cauliflower, broccoli, kale microgreens. We also got our own romaine lettuce. This is a little gem lettuce, beautiful little heads, so very nice and crispy. We got this pineapple guava, also known as jole. You know, it's gonna have an interesting flavor to it. It's gonna be sweet and a little bit sour, so some people take to the sweetness and sour in different ways. Some people love it, other people are a little bit questioning of it, so I think Guy's gonna actually
It's very different for me. The first time I tried it, and it doesn't taste like pineapple or guava. It has its very own unique flavor, but it's pretty nice actually.
Yeah, you're gonna give a cool way to work with it and use it in a meal. And then last but not least, the passion fruit. So Guy's gonna talk about what he did with the passion fruit, but it's abundant this time of year. We have a whole vine that's going on this north side fence of us, and very fun to pick, very fun to search for, and a lot of cool things you can do with it. We also have, last but not least, these little tangerines. And this offers like a nice little sweetness, again, a fall fruit, compliments of our neighbors down at Fabroni Farms. So that's what we got to store today.
So we're gonna use pretty much all the ingredients from this box. We're gonna cook a warm tomato and romaine salad with fresh pineapple guava and a passion fruit vinaigrette. Then for the main dish, we're gonna cook Swiss chard and turnip stir fry with the shishito peppers. And we're gonna put some zest of these tangerines. It's gonna taste amazing. So let's get cooking.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay.
And again, what we want here is simplify. So we're cooking in a very difficult kitchen. So just to show that if we can cook here, you can cook at home very easily, right? So I'm gonna start with the tomatoes. I'm just gonna sear them on a pan while I whisk that vinaigrette, and then I'm just gonna bring everything together pretty quick. So just have a bit of olive oil here, the salt. I'm just gonna let them take a bit of color here, develop a bit of the flavor and the sweetness. Meanwhile, I'm gonna whisk this vinaigrette. Just passion fruit. Gonna add a good dash of olive oil, some salt, and just put it together. So when you're whisking, what you want is just this movement. You scoop from the bottom and then you bring air into it like this.
Almost looks like an egg yolk.
See how it's looking? It's kind of like looking kind of whitish. So it means like it's emulsifying. That's what you want in a vinaigrette. So vinaigrette is an emulsion. Don't worry about the fancy names. It's that simple. Just whisking it together. That's it. Ready? This is a warm salad. We're kind of like going to that coldish weather, a bit more chill. So tomatoes are hot. I'm gonna add the leaves just to wilt very quickly. I'm gonna take it out of the heat, and I'm gonna add the guavas, the vinaigrette, and it's ready.
That's super cool. I don't think I've ever put romaine in a saute pan. This is really cool.
Here I have the pineapple guavas. I just cut them in half, scoop them with a spoon, slice them. Pretty easy, simple, like everything you're gonna see here.
Yeah, it kind of looks like an avocado. Like
Yeah,
if you hold
that's
out
it.
an avocado. I've never done it like that. And in fact, I used to eat it just with the skin on. I've come to find since Gui hollowed them out, they're way better with just the meat inside.
Yeah, so the skin gives a bit of that bitter taste to it. You should take the skin out. Tastes great. It was my first time eating as well, so when I tried first, I tried the skin.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
tasted the bitterness and then said, okay, I'm gonna scoop it out. So this is all improvised, as you can see. This is the first time I'm trying this ingredient, and I'm already cooking a dish with it. So it's simple.
Dang, that flavors right there looks so good.
Just gonna garnish some of those microgreens.
Let's go.
It's ready.
Dude,
Can't be any simpler than that, right?
can't look any more pro than that as well. Just dash a little microgreens on top. Amazing. Presentation's on point too. What color? How would you describe a microgreen taste to like your average eater?
So it depends on what the micro it's from.
Yeah.
So if you have like arugula microgreens, or it tastes a bit of like that
Peppery.
has that peppery.
Yeah.
If you have like I love like cilantro microgreens or like herbs, so they have the very like more the herby flavor. So it pretty much it takes the taste from whatever it is. That's
Yeah, I feel like it
growing.
concentrates it.
Yeah.
Because it's such a small.
So if you have here, like I said, broccoli and cauliflower, you're probably gonna have.
It tastes like one of those just packed together.
It tastes like the flowers of the leaves of the broccoli.
Exactly. I always call it too. Like microgreens seem to be like nature's multivitamin.
Yeah.
Like you just take a big
concentrate.
chunk of that, and it has all the minerals and vitamins you need.
It's in the camera girl.
I love the flavor of that cooked lettuce. It's not over sauteed, like it feels like a cooked spinach, but it's like it feels like it's less like crunchy fibrous, and it has that flavor that's kind of like really like the water seems to be cooked out of it,
Yep.
so that you actually have that salad punch.
Yeah, so you can see it's not like mushy.
Mm-hmm.
It's still, you can see it's still holding its form. It's just like that little wilted in the pan. Keep the crunchiness of the stem.
I love that pineapple guava with the vinaigrette flavor and the tomato.
Yeah, I was gonna say the pineapple guava with the passion fruit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good match.
Flavor profile is really kind of unique and tasty, but then like you're crunching on the mush of the tomato, the mush of the pineapple guava with the crunch of the
The lettuce.
lettuce.
Yeah, this is a good thing to remember when you're cooking. You're having that contrast between textures, temperatures, and flavors helps with the dish. Like, so you don't have you don't want anything that clash. Like if you have like for example, the pineapple, it adds a bit of that aromatic kind of taste to it, and the vinaigrette. And then you have the acidity from the tomatoes. And then the guava has a bit of acidity as well. So they're not clashing, but they're complementing each other kind of.
Makes a lot of sense. So if you had too many acids on the plate, it would clash. In a way.
Yeah. Funny thing, like just like 30 minutes before I came here to cook, he was like just recapping the list of ingredients, because he has ingredients, I have the cooking, so we kind of like joined together. And it's like, oh, I have the pineapple guava. And when he told me the other day, he was like, I have tangerines, pineapple, guava, but there wasn't any comma, so I thought it was like pineapple and guavas. So I was thinking this salad was gonna be like a tomato, lettuce, and caramelized pineapple salad. And then half an hour before I had to change it. So coming here to cook is just like a challenge, just like the Iron Chef stuff. So
Yeah.
kind of like, yeah, I never know what's gonna be in the box before the day. I have like a few hours to prepare. So just to show how cooking is simple. Like once you get a hold of these simple concepts of like matching textures, matching flavors, and knowing how long to cook each thing, so you don't ruin the flavor and the texture of what you're cooking. Just like it becomes very simple. You can get whatever's in your fridge and whip something together real quick. And that's pretty much how I got into cooking. And again, I'm not using a recipe. As you see, there was no quantities, no nothing. I just picked whatever was in the box. I kind of like gauge like, okay, we're two, so I put like we're three with the camera girl. So I put 3 tomatoes, just a handful of lettuce, 2 guavas. I kind of just gauge by the number of people and what I'm mixing. So it's very simple. You just have to kind of let go of the expectations and just whip something. If it doesn't taste good, you try better next time.
Oh gosh, that would be that would be a very sad cooking experiment.
Now we're gonna start with our stir fry. I want a very hot pan. Remember, you just want to sear it fast, but not burn it. So it has to be very hot. You just watch for the smoke point of the oil you're using. You know it's hot when the oil is like feels very liquid. So that's a good indicator that it's very hot. We're gonna start with the peppers and the turnips. That's the sound you want to hear. The term stir fry comes from the movement while you're cooking and stirring. Normally you can use a big spoon and kind of mix it all together. And these guys, you want them nice and brown. Develop all the flavor in the peppers and get that bitter taste of the turnips. Okay, that's what you want to see here. I'm gonna add the stems of the shards, because they cook faster than the leaves.
That's a beautiful picture right there. The color, the white of the turnips, and the colorful stem of the Swiss chard.
And for last, I'm gonna add the leaves. Let them wilt. Here we have a lot of earthy flavors from the chard, from the turnips. And we're just gonna break that down with a zest of tangerine, a bit of tamari sauce, and some sesame seeds. It'll be really cool.
Now, the difference between tamari and miso, like, what is a tamari? Is tamari an Asian, just like an Asian kind of, or soy sauce even too?
Yeah,
like,
so tamari is similar to soy sauce.
Okay.
Is a brilled soy sauce.
Okay.
I don't know the exact difference between them, but I know the tamari doesn't have. I'm not sure if the soy sauce has the original one has gluten in it
Okay.
or not, but I know like here, from what I've seen in the shops, like the tamari doesn't have gluten,
Gotcha, gotcha.
and some of the soy sauce have. So
I love the idea of zest too. Like I don't use zest nearly enough. See the outside skin as like an ingredient
yeah,
on a fruit.
I
That's
love
really
the lemons, lemon zest, and citrus in general.
And you're kind of eyeballing this too?
Yeah.
Just a few, yeah. Just a
everything.
little bit here and there.
Because the zest normally has a very strong flavor.
Okay. Little goes a long way.
Yeah.
Dang, almost got it. Nice. More microgreen flex right there.
Yeah, these guys here.
Dude,
Voila.
Cool. It looks so good. Bon appetit. Give me that turnip.
See how it takes all that bitterness of the turnip when you cook it?
That Asian-inspired kind of flavor is
Yep.
insane.
A lot of people hate turnip because they think it's the only way to eat it is like in salad.
Mm-hmm.
Once you cook it,
I like
Yeah.
that it adapts to a lot of the
Yeah.
flavors you cook in it. Like in this case, I feel like the soy sauce or tamari.
and the sesame seed, this has a lot of crunchiness.
It was a hot bite from the temperature perspective, but I just had a bite of that pepper, which is really mild. But the pepper combined with the turnip, what a complementary taste profile there. And those sesame seeds on there too give it a nice little flavor as well.
See, that zest just adds a bit of freshness to it without overpowering it.
Yeah.
And if I didn't have the tamari, I would just squeeze a bit of that juice
Okay.
from the tangerines into the pan, let it kind of like reduce a little bit.
Because that's the acid, right?
Mhm.
It's a really cool point. Like how you said, it's like just find an acid, balance it out. Heat, fat, salt, acid. Behind the scenes. I gotta go buy myself tamari sauce. It's gonna be a next grocery store purchase.
It's pretty good.
They're really good.
I like this one, Sanjay. Organic. Use good ingredients, good methods. Approved. As you could see, everything very simple here. The hardest thing that we've done today was lighting up the fire.
It was tough.
Everything else was as easy as 1, 2, 3. And so if you have a stove at home where you can just set the temperature and get cooking, there's no reason for you not to cook something really nice. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment down below if you're cooking any of this. And that's it. Let's see what else we bring for you here.
Sweet.